up to this non-stop turn and twist. God over his mercy. What's on the done of my
This is going to be a quick video on my video editing setup. This is my 4K Samsung television. This is for my main monitor. I also do quite a bit of gaming on it. Makes it really easy to edit video. You can get in real tight on the timeline, go frame by frame. The output will do 4K at 60 Hz. It looks fantastic. I do have a second monitor here. Second monitor is just your basic 1080p 24-inch computer display. It started off as a private workstation computer for a friend of mine. It is a Intel i5 3570K overclock. It's 3.4 gigahertz. I've got it overclocked to 5 gigahertz stable. Looking at the system here, we have an Intel i5 3570K. It's a 3.4 processor. I have it overclocked to 5. To keep it cool, we're running a Corsair H75 water cooler, dual 120 fans in a push-pull configuration. Got 32 gigs of DDR3 RAM. This is an older Ivy Bridge i5, but it still works fantastic. As far as the graphics card goes, we have a AMD RX 580, 8GB edition. Hard drive, I have a 1TB Western Digital Black, and then a 2TB blue for backup. 600 watt power supply. The case I'm using is a Corsair Spec 02 Redshift edition. So the system runs fantastic. It works really well for video editing. Any of the modern games I try to play, Fallout 4 just run absolutely phenomenal. I can run Fallout New Vegas at ultra high settings. Same with Far Cry 3 and 4. I can pretty much max those settings out. No anti-aliasing, and then God rays turned off. It works fantastic. So idle temperatures are at 31, 32 degrees C under idle load. The highest I've ever gotten it under Prime 95 load testing, I've got it up to about 75 C. Still a pretty fantastic temperature for the amount of overclock I have. As far as editing goes, I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 14. I had zero experience at all with editing video and even shooting video when I started this YouTube channel. It's been a very steep learning curve. I found Vegas Pro to be pretty informative and pretty intuitive on how you use it. There is a guy on YouTube that I follow called Just Alex Halford. He has a lot of really cool tutorials. This is a full-featured program. Some people use Adobe Premiere. I really like this Vegas Pro. It's really, really nice. I've gotten, I think, decently good at editing my videos. This version of Sony Vegas does have an option to use GPU rendering, so it really helps having the more powerful graphics card in it to speed up my render times. Right now, even with music, video effects, post-processing for imaging, I'm only running about 45 seconds per minute of video to render. So it's a really nice program. Before I was using an older Lenovo ThinkPad laptop to do my editing. It worked okay for being a 7-year-old laptop. The problem came to rendering. The first video I ever put up was about 16 minutes and it took over 4 hours to render. So I decided real quickly if I was going to try to make this YouTube thing work, I needed a more powerful setup. The computer I got, I ended up trading a rifle to a friend of mine for the computer, a little bit of cash on top on his end. A rifle's worth a bit more than the computer, and like I said, it was about a 4-year-old computer when I got it. It wasn't just your basic, cheap Thermaltake case. When I found this case, actually I found a kid that had this for his gaming rig. Bought it off him for $30. I had the extra fans in it, it was in great condition, so I went ahead and picked that up. Found the guy selling the water cooler. It was an open box H75 from Best Buy. I ended up actually only paying 40 bucks for that. The graphics card, prices are crazy right now because people mining Ethereum and Bitcoin. I did catch this graphics card on OfferUp. Kid had it, did not fit his PC. He had a receipt from 2 days before when he bought it, went to his house, checked it out. Paid $150 for this GPU. Right now I'm seeing these go on eBay from anywhere from $400 to $600 for these GPUs because people are just buying up everything they can to mine Bitcoin and Ethereum, other types of cryptocurrency. Like I said before, I do have the second monitor. It really helps editing video. I'm having a problem with Vegas Pro. If you try to output the preview to the second monitor, Vegas Pro crashes. This is a problem they know about and just haven't seemed to patch or fix yet. But for what I paid for the program, I'm fine with that. So that's basically it. Just wanted to do a quick video on what I'm using to edit for my YouTube channel. Like I said, it's a dual purpose gaming rig, kind of mid-level gaming rig and video editing machine. My future plans are going to be either a Ryzen multi-core, probably Ryzen 7 if I want to stay with AMD, or like I said, I've got Intel now. I'd like to do a 4-core with multi-threading. I might try to pick up a i7 7700 used. I like to buy things used. I save a lot of money up front on it, and if it works for me for long enough, I'll get my value out of it. I'd rather put more money into my bike and into gas for riding and not into my setup. This works just fine for me. I'm not under any kind of time crunch, so I don't really have to worry about how long it takes to render a video. But then again, I'd be stuck with 4-hour render times like my previous setup was. I'm really happy with the way this came out. All in all, I'm not in the system for very much money at all. Take into account the rifle I traded off, the cash I got on top of it, and what I put into it, I'm in the system for probably about 600 bucks. So for what I needed, it works fantastic. I've been away from PCs for about 8 or 9 years. The last system I put together was back in 2008 or 2009. It's good to see the moving technology. The water cooling aspect is fantastic. I did a little bit of overclocking before, but never anything like this. To take a system from 3.4 all the way to 5 gigahertz and have it stable, that's really, really cool to me. And to be able to maintain these really low thermals, that's going to ensure longevity on the computer. Plus, with any kind of hobby I have, I tend to kind of go overboard, tinker as much as I can, and put the best system I can together with the lowest amount of money. I just don't like to throw money at things. I like to get my best value out of it. And like I said, I have no problem buying used equipment as long as it's in good condition. I've been around electronics and machinery long enough in my life to know when something's been beat to shit or someone's not taking care of it, or if the seller's just bullshitting me about what he did. Like I said, the GPU, I paid 150 bucks for it. The kid had a receipt. Bought it 2 days before I got it. So that's my setup. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share if you like my channel. I'm going to be trying to put out videos every week if I can. Combination of writing videos. I'm going to start a Twitch channel to live stream my gaming. My son also is going to start a Twitch channel, and my youngest son has a YouTube channel for his Legos. So we're going to try to make a family YouTube thing happen here. It's a lot of fun. It's something that brings us together as a family, and I'm really, really enjoying it. So I appreciate everybody stopping by my channel and taking a look. And if you like my videos, leave a little comment. Tell me you like it. Tell me what you want to see. I do also have plans for doing automotive repair. I am a mechanic during the day and a waiter bartender at night. So I will have auto repair videos coming up very shortly. Bye.